unapata mambo yamebadilika. Mambo yote ambayo yalikuwa yanakusonga mawazo, mizigo ya akili, mizigo ya mwili, yote imeisha kama hivyo tu, kwa sababu usiku ulilala, muujiza ukatendeka. Lakini ulipoamka mambo yamebadilika. Ni mambo gani yatakuwa yanaonyesha kwa kweli mambo yamebadilika? Ni nini kitakuwa kimebadilika? Patia dakika moja tu ufikirie ni nini itakuwa imebadilika, ndio wewe ujue muujiza kwa kweli ulitendeka. Ni nini kama muujiza ungetendeka? A miracle, unajua miracle is like everything had changed all of a sudden. What would be different?
You know me, I've never seen a miracle. So sometimes I'm
assuming a miracle happened. Unajua, can you note the question here? Assuming a miracle has happened. I'm sure even for Catherine, even me as a therapist, like a miracle if it happened tonight, kesho, ningesema Shakahola was a big dream.
Yeah, it was a
This never happened. This is true. You get the point? Nisikie mtu ananiambia everything that has been happening on TV, it is not true. That is a wishful thinking from the inside. Because right now, I would want to be doing other therapies. Like kusaidia watoto wanaotafuta kwenda university, people who want to know who they are, people wamefiwa ya kweli, ningetaka kuwa hapo nikiwa support. But that's not the therapy I'm doing. Right now, I'm doing some difficult therapy. Kwa hivyo ningependa nikiamuka niambiwe that Shakahola was a big, it was a sharp. That is what I would wish to see. Are we together?
True.
So for you, true. What would you wish?
True. Kwa sasa hiyo, apart from zile shida na kuangalia beba, na kuangalia sasa manage na hii, yani kadogo. Lakini now this one has come like before. So I'm like
overwhelmed.
Yeah. If it was not, if I woke up na nisikie hiyo Shakahola tu venye tu nimesema, ni usingizi tulikuwa tuna nini na watoto wako,
ndoto.
Kwa ndoto niambie watoto wako. I think my passion is to work for the community.
Kwa hivyo ungerudi kwa ile kazi.
Mimi ningerudi tu kwa ile kazi yangu.
Pale Mkuru kwa Ruben unafanyaje?
I do community paralegal. You know, it is an area where no one looks at as an issue. Most people don't know the basic law.
Yeah, their rights.
They don't know their rights. I'm like, even in schools, can we introduce a topic on human rights? Why should I finish class 8, I finish form 4, I get to university, then I start seeing the word human rights? Kwa nini nitutoke nayo wapi? Chini. The same pastors you are seeing, they're preaching all over from Genesis to Revelation. But ask them one statement in the Constitution, one provision in the Constitution.
Lakini wanajua. Si wamesema hivi
majority hawajui. Majority hawajui. Ukitaka ujue hawajui, wapate kwa police station. wapate hapo tu either kijana yake ameshikwa ama huyo pastor ndiye ameshikwa ama mshiriki ameshikwa. They are the ones anatafuta venye huyu mtoto atatoka hapa kwa hongo. Sio kwa kusimamia ukweli, kwa kuuliza listen, can we now ask how did it happen? Where is the witnesship? When was it reported? Is due procedure? Has it due procedure taken place?
So for you, Roseline, you have been going on with your work of serving the community as a paralegal.
Yes.
But right now, it's like your life has stopped.
Imesimama
So
kabisa.
if a miracle happened, your life would move on.
Si ati shida zangu zote zimeisha, lakini ningeendelea na maisha yangu venye yani na enjoy hiyo maisha.
So it means a lot has stopped. One, you are not even serving the community.
Yes.
What else has changed?
Kwa nyumba, si ulisikia vile msichana.
Yeah, I heard your daughter say you become angry,
yes,
you are crying,
yes.
you are not sleeping well.
She likes playing, she wants to play with me when I'm not in the mood of playing. I don't want. She's always asked, Mom, what's up? Kabila aniulize kitu, she's like, Mom, what is that problem? Sasa unajua sasa hiyo mimi nimebeba mambo mengi. Nafikiria kuhusu hao watoto, nafikiria kuhusu nyumbani. So narudi hapa nafikiria kuhusu. Unajua sasa ninaona nyumbani venye inakaa. Naangalia hiyo boma, hakuna mahali watu wanaweza kukaa. Kiangalia
so
choo ni shida, jiko ni shida,
so kwa hivyo
wewe maji hakuna. So I'm like, oh, pengine niko sasa nimepeleka akili ho na mtoto ako hapa nataka tuche.
Sasa ndio hiyo sasa. Do you want 1.5 month, 2 months? Ungetaka kuishi ukipanga mazishi?
Nitakufa. Nitakufa.
Ama do you want to live in the very minutes right now? Living in the present moment. Manake as you are waiting for me there, hata niliona unalala na nje. Nikaona kama umekuwa peke yako somewhere and your bag is there. Someone will go, will pick your bag and go. Right? So that's why I'm asking you now. When the miracle question is supposed to bring you to your wishes for now, what would you wish? To move on with life, not to be planning for a funeral, because you don't even know whether after these 2 months the DNA results will bring confusion, will bring. I remember when the Garissa massacre happened, because I was at the center of helping at the Chiromo mortuary. And there was actually one girl we were missing. Yeah, it was always on the news. And I remember we went with the parents. We went removing bodies after body. So we are like, where are all the female bodies here? And we would go and remove. No, she's not the one. The mother would say, no, I know my daughter the last time. My daughter was born again. She was not applying Q-Tex. Another one says this. The parents say, she has refused, that is the body, you know. And we went push and pull. And I remember going for 2 days to Kitui. We went there telling the family and preparing them, what if we finally don't get the body? What happens? They explained to us what is supposed to happen according to their culture. And so we left people who are ready for anything. But fortunately, I remember I traveled to Germany. I was going for a convention. But when I was there, they were able to actually find the body. Walipata suluhu somewhere mwili ilikuwa imezikwa kuliko ile inafaa. And when people are confused, when people are not in their right state of mind, many mistakes happen. Na hata unaweza jiuliza, tangu hii kisa ianze kukukimbiza. Umetulia kweli Rose? Every day you're on the move. And the way you have worked hard for your children, since you were widowed in 2008, you have been there for your children, you've been there for the community. Right now, who is there for you? Who is calling and finding, how are you doing? What's going on with your life? Who?
A few people are calling. very few. Not as many. And also wanapiga tu sio ile deep aingie mpaka kutaka kujua nao.
Yeah.
And ile tu anataka updates. You get. So not many. Not many. Very few.
Maybe they also don't know what to ask.
Yes, some don't know what to ask.
It's a horror for most people.
Yeah, for most
right?
people. They
don't even know when they ask you how.
And others even fear.
Exactly.
Others even fear.
They fear to talk to you.
They fear to talk to me. They are like, wacha tu atulie. So wale uniitia forums. In fact, they communicate within themselves and they say, Roseline, wacha kwanza tumuache. And you see that will kill me. Nimetoka jana nikaenda Ruben Center. Ruben Center ndio niko na a friend called Maggie. She's a programs officer and advocacy. So the last 2 weeks tulikuwa tumefanya panga kile shule zimefungwa to reach out kwa teenagers. So I'm the mobilizer. I mobilize hao watoto wametoka secondary to train kwa mambo ya sexual reproductive health. So that wasirudi kwa shule na ujauzito and boys wasirudi kwa shule wakiacha kama wametia wasichana mimba. We train them on how to take care of themselves and also tukimaliza hiyo class tunachukua now the parents then tunawa train.
So are you able to do all that now in this state?
See, now what I'm sharing with you is like ili wamefanya si shule zimefunguliwa leo.
So you
nimeenda jana Ruben Center. I did not participate. Nenda nikapata in fact reports ndio zinasubmitiwa.
You tell them.
I talked to them. I talked to their advocacy yesterday. Akaniambia what we will do. Aliniambia nikuje kesho, which is Wednesday. Waone kama to discuss, tujue what to do. Kwa sasa mimi nilikuwa namwambia msiniache. Nitajikaza. Msiniache. Because at the end of the day, it is the same people I want them to assist me.
And unajua when you disconnect now, there'll be again a lot of work
connecting afresh.
Yes. And it's good to let you know that the way the government works, everybody belongs to the government.
True.
Including those children. Right? Even when your brother is saying no, your father is right. So the government has to do the work it has to do and do it right. And it doesn't like to leave any stone unturned. Such that by the end of the day, if you identify and the DNAs match, they will say, fine, take your people if they are dead. If they are not dead, indeed they are somewhere.
True.
So how about you living with that truth? That yes, accepting. If they are not among the dead, I accept. If they are among the dead, I accept. Are you in that space? Ama your mind imekatalia wamekufa? Where is your mind imekatalia?
Nimejitrain kuchukua zote.
Exactly. Now you have umekaa vizuri sana. And you train yourself to handle the results of both.
Yeah. Na ilitoka na wale wa children's rescue center. Waliniambia until the DNA stamps and tells you this is your body. There is a possibility. Watoto hata wanaweza kuwa wanakuwa trafficked wako somewhere in the world. You never know. So don't take it na wako vile, but also take it until the DNA stamps. And that is what I told my mom. Watoto wako kama nichukue hivyo kwa sasa.
Because like the bodies buried in Chakama, were they exhumed? You know there were bodies you see they were in Chakama and others Shakahola. Do you know which ones have been exhumed?
I don't know.
And which ones have not?
I don't know.
Yes.
Even within the first phase, there is a possibility tukose imagine.
Exactly.
Until
That
the
means
second
very
phase.
good. Roseline, now we are talking. That means for now, do you think should be planning for any funeral or burial? No. And the human brain is capable of living in the present moment, as you take it, day by day. As we are open for you and your family, I think the next time we might have you and your children to walk with you every day in counseling. Yeah? So that, because there is a difference between someone who is receiving counseling and one who is not. Because as it were right now, you have even added, actually there are like 4 options. They could have been trafficked far, where they are safe, eating well, and they are fine. Second, they could have died, right? Yeah? And buried either in Chakama or Shakahola. The other one, we don't know even how long it's gonna take. Are we together? The other one, they could have ran away. We don't know, right? And gone to spaces we don't know. And in fact, in 5, the other one, maybe the DNA will match. So with all those options very open for you, and right now you cannot have the answers right now. Because even your brother, maybe the one who was supposed to say, because we also don't know how the arrangement, we still don't know a lot about Shakahola and the whole radicalization. We don't know whether men were somewhere or they were together with their children. Women, we don't know, unless now stories come unfolding day by day. And as the stories unfold day by day, people get to know this truth, a healing steps in. Another one steps in. But for now, this is a situation that is a bit confusing for you. It is affecting you as a person. It is affecting your work. It is affecting your income. It is affecting your children. So the best choice today is what, Roseline? As you take one day at a time, what is the best choice for today? The best decision we are making today.
Pick my life back.
Pick your life back. How will you know you have picked your life back? Catherine Akipiga, my colleague Councillor Catherine calls you. I call you also. And many more that are going to know you. How will they know? Roseline now has picked up her life and everything is moving on well. How will they know? How will we know?
I will report on what I'm doing.
Very good. Especially on community service, community work. Another one. Your daughter will?
My children. Because there is this daughter of mine who are for distance. Nilikwambia my first born. The first born are very distant. Nikiconnect vizuri, sishikanishi, vitu ni personality yake.
So even now you don't know how she's taking this, right? That's why we are saying, talk to them. We will still facilitate your coming here with them. Let them come. Let's have. I'm sure you have seen being in an enclosed environment without a lot of interference. It helps a lot, right?
Si kama nikisema mkuje huko. Exactly. Unaanza tu kuongea, mwingine amekuja, amepigwa, analia.
They come report it at your place. So your place is another office.
My place is another office. Hata asubuhi uko home. Uko home. Mtu amekuwa arrested na kuja unajua ule polisi ameshika ule mtoto like okay fine mtu alifanya nini?
Wow. They haven't given you an office.
I don't have.
Wow. Because here in the slum where we work a lot with street connected children. We work with the Thika police station very closely.
I have a lot of issues zenye zinaendanga hivi na sifurahii kwa sababu sifikishi mwisho.
So there are many people suffering. There are many people suffering because
mimi nilitoka kufanya kazi ya community after my husband died. One, I was young. then I could not fit
Yeah.
in people who are married. Because they're looking at me as I might start snatching their husbands. So I'm like, we married women, nikakata hivi. Then these single women, majority kuna life yao ni very complicated. Sasa mtu anataka akuchukue mwende mahali usiku,
kuna watoto tumaida
pombe ilishinda, mimi ukisema meza ijae, mimi am like okay, nilijaribu but nikapata siwezi. So nikaassess hiyo tena nikaona hautaweza. So nikaacha. So nikaanza kujua what can I do. So I started going to different. Ni vitabu nilisoma. Kuna kitabu nilisoma ya anaitwa nani? Kupata awareness. There is this book inaitwa Success is Not Ending and Failure is Not the End. Naitwa nani huyu mwandishi? Nitatafuta. Nilisoma hiyo kitabu from A up to Z. Na ikaniambia get out. And also I read the book of the morning journey. The morning journey iliniambia that emptiness unafaa kutoka ndani. Ndio maisha ile.
Kwa hivyo hata saa hii that book at speak to you.
Exactly. Sasa unajua ni vile nilisahau. Nilisoma to 9.
Utaitafuta tena.
Itabidi niende kwa duka
nitafute huko. Naweza ipata. Because that emptiness that you had come out of, now it's been returned. You own that space again.
No.
You own that space. No. You don't own that space, right? So I'm very happy. Maybe Catherine, you have something to say as we wind up.
Yeah, first of all is to
look at Eric there.
Yeah, we are happy to have Roseline, and thank God that she's strong, even having gone through all that. And here we are with her, and Roseline, we know God is going to help you. That emptiness that you're feeling right now, God is coming to your life again, and don't lose hope again. And the feeling that is there because you don't know where your people are, you don't know where your nieces and your nephews, but trust in God. The things that you've been doing to the community, please continue doing them, so that now, for that time that you will feel, or rather you have felt for the past around 2 weeks, you felt the emptiness, that you may be able to progress, because that one now is going also to help you reduce the stresses that you're gonna have. Because again, if you allow it to happen, your mental wellness will not be okay, and maybe the entire family is looking at you as they're safe and here, and they're looking on the ways maybe you can help them also overcome the whole situation. So we are grateful that we are here with you, and we would want to wish you strength. May God give you that strength, and that you will stand firm as you have continued. Yes, it is painful, it is very sad, but we know that now that you have this life, live day-to-day life. Yeah, learn to live, even though things are not going on the way we would have wished. Whatever you are hearing, you would not have wished to hear. But as long as we are living, allow yourself to live day by day. And that way we're gonna replace the emptiness with whatever you are passionate in and you're doing. And may God help you in the work that you're doing to the society. May God continue helping you, because you have helped many. He's going to help you. So thank you, please. Can we wish you well?
Wow. This is Dr. Susan Gitau YouTube channel. I told you with Roselyn Asena, we met at JK Live show, that is Jeff Koinange's bench on Citizen TV. And I remember asking a question, from here, where next? And we are very happy for those that really supported Roseline at that time. Please don't stop. Remember, she started a fundraiser, 100 challenge. Just the 100. Put on that number. She's going to tell us again her number. So, and that was a little boost for her to make it to Shakahola, Chakama, and even to meet the brother at the police station where he's held together with Paul Mackenzie, the controversial pastor of Good News International Church.
Yeah.
And I told you it's gonna be one story at a time, one episode at a time. So today you have listened to so much. I'm sure you're picking where Roseline is. You're also picking where other families that are affected could be. And you're also picking something you're learning. Roseline is just one of those affected that has come out boldly, has come out to the public. She has offered herself. This is the way I'm gonna tell my story. And part of these episodes, because we have taken many today, you realize that there is somewhere Roseline is talking about the way she was brought up, the way the family had its own issues, what I normally call poverty trauma, and how it can actually bring out somebody differently. Whether this person was known to be a good person, poverty trauma, when it is not processed, there is a way it can emerge later in life. And so everything that is going to unfold bit by bit, we want to learn the human development stages. How many traumas have you gone through? Because Roseline, if you listen to her, and I know it's because our editor is gonna do a very good job, she will start one story and another one will crop in. So even imagine and ask, how has she managed to be where she is? But that is what we call resilience. And that is what she's reminding herself today. I do not want to forget where I came from. I came from a space of emptiness. I do not want to go back there. And that is why for today, we have said and asked her, how would you like to see life differently? And she said, I would want to take my life back. Move on. Roseline, who lives in Mukuru Kwarube, is a paralegal officer. So she helps, especially in these small claims court cases, seeking justice. She's been trained in alternative dispute resolution. So she's a very, very important person in Mukuru Kwarube, where a very big number of them do not even know their rights and the justice system. And so she's needed by the community. She has children she has fought to bring up since 2008 when she became widowed. So she has a journey. So I want to ask you to keep tuned, because we will soon have the children come here. And as we do this, kindly share to as many families, especially those affected in Shakahola, so that they can also learn and learn from one bold woman, Roselyn Asena. Thank you so much. We treasure you already.
Welcome.
We love you for being bold enough to tell this story.
Yeah.
And you're not telling it for yourself, Rosie. And my prayer is that one day Kenya will see, the world will see, that one person came out as a source of hope, because you are actually a source of hope.
Yeah.
You are an amazing person. In fact, if we are asked for who are these believers in Christ, you are actually one of them, because you went to visit your brother in the midst of anger, in the midst of fear, in the midst of confusion. You went to see him because Christ himself said that you need to go and visit those in prisons. Yeah? And he said he will ask us in heaven. That did you you saw me in prison, did you come? You saw me not dressed, you bought your brother a jacket. And it's actually my prayer that people will read the motive behind you is nothing else but compassion. In Swahili we say moyo wa huruma. Because even right now yenye inakuuma sana, hata kama uko na watoto, uko na community ambayo huwa unasaidia. Tuko pamoja? And you've said, I want my life back. So we will walk with you every step of the way. Mungu atujalie, atupatie chochote tunahitaji, na watu wakumbuke 100 challenge. Her number is, tell them.
0710 868 564.
Tell them again.
0710 868 564.
Very good. We are happy your memory is still in check. And God bless you. Asante sana.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Karibu sana.
Thank you. God bless you.
I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dr. Susan Guitar, where you